Yo, what is going on, guys? Matthew V. Haynes here, aka the Clockmaster. I'm here with
Captain Phil.
Yeah.
Oh, you waited for me to say?
No,
Okay.
No, you don't gotta say. 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 You get.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it.
All right.
There's no need. There's no need, sir. Okay. All right. Anyways, guys, we are here for episode 3 of The Defenders. We're going to check that out. If you guys haven't seen our episode 2 reaction, please make sure to check it out. Link will be right up here. We're not going to do a recap because I'm too lazy to do it, and I'm kind of sick today. So we're just going to save the discussion for later. Make sure to subscribe if you are new. If you enjoy our reactions, don't forget to check out Captain Phil's channel in the description box below. Let's get into it now.
Excellent.
I don't like people watching me
Please
eat.
tell your wife she makes it even better than they did in Constantinople.
I think you mean Istanbul, ma'am. Constantinople, this is its ancient name.
Of course.
Man, she knew what she meant when she said that.
Right.
That's the guy from Uptown.
Sky. We have it.
She rubbing her like she's an object, right? Like she's like something that you bought from the store. What? Ugh.
Oh boy.
Yeah, she's covered in blood, yeah. Ugh. Oh, it's a lot of blood. Jeez.
So will the pain.
It's a lot of blood, dude. Dang. From all those people.
Right. It's all right.
Oh? She knows a little thing or two.
Judo.
Right? That's more like Aikido.
Judo now. Yeah. Sigourney Weaver bad, bruh. Girl doing Aikido.
Doesn't matter what you choose.
It's a lot of hardware.
You are the black sky. In the end, you are the weapon.
There really is a lot of options.
Wakizashi. Good choice.
One by one, she's gonna just get it. She's gonna get it easily. It's a nice choreography. Yo. Yo. Finessing. It's always the last guy that gets it worst.
Always.
He always gets like 8 strikes.
She's ready.
It ain't gonna be good. This ain't gonna be good for them.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Remember that from the trailer?
Yeah, from the trailer, yeah. Damn.
Arms, legs, gone.
Bring it to her.
Electra.
Whoa, my man,
You'll die here
stick.
tonight, old man. Finally.
Don't you bet on it.
Yo, he cut his hand off?
Nah.
Oh, yeah, he did. He did. Yeah.
Oh shoot. Oh my gosh.
Yo, he really don't care about his
Oh,
hand. He got out of there mad fast. Yo, with one hand too.
Oh man.
What are you calling?
There's someone that you need to meet.
Yes.
Yes, finally.
Finally.
He punched me. You punched first.
Seriously? And it's
I can answer myself. There's a mystical place called Kunlun.
This is a joke. Come on.
My parents died in a plane crash.
power stems from their ability to bring back the dead.
Okay, I don't know how much of this I can take. This sounds insane.
And so does being
Pause
bullied.
this real quick.
The
Pause
two
this
of
real
you
quick.
trust me.
Insane, really?
Right?
You are indestructible,
Right? An
with a
indestructible
healing
force.
factor. and that sounds insane. Okay, you took a rocket to the face. I'm
Right?
just saying.
Exactly.
I'm
Exactly.
just saying.
Exactly. That got impenetrable skin.
Right?
Right?
Yeah, that sounds insane. Yeah, that doesn't
And
sound
he knows
insane.
about Kilgrave and Jessica Jones.
That doesn't
And that sounds insane.
You meant another superhero. That,
Exactly,
yeah, that
right?
sounds insane. That doesn't sound insane, yeah.
Sounds pretty normal to me. Yo, that's Stan Lee. That's Stan Lee.
Cameo.
Hold up. That's Stan Lee. We gotta go back.
Cameo.
The Stan Lee
Oh, there you
cameo.
go.
There you go. I like that. So cool how he can isolate just what he wants to hear. So cool. Did she outsmart him? Yo.
What did you mean, chi?
It's an energy force.
Okay,
We all have it.
not like that.
I trained for years. There was a test. There was a dragon.
No, there wasn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't believe the dragon part.
I wouldn't.
You gotta admit that.
You're gonna beat that kid within an inch of his life.
Come on. I wasn't gonna kill him.
It sure looked like it.
The Hand is dangerous. They murdered my parents. Invaded the city I was sworn to protect.
That kid's got nothing to do with all that.
Of course he does. He works for them.
He needed a job.
That's not an excuse. You never fought someone to protect someone else?
Of course I have.
Okay, so what's the difference?
The difference is I live on their block. The difference is I'm not some billionaire white boy who takes justice into his own hands and slams a black kid against the wall because of his personal vendetta. Yeah, Claire told me about you on the way over here. Not all the mystical parts, but everything else.
The money? That doesn't define me.
Oh, so you're taking the war to the ones at the bottom, is that it? If I were in your shoes, I'd think twice about using that thing on people who are trying to feed their families.
I mean, they both raised some.
God, it's obvious.
They both raised some good points.
Right.
It's like this, you know.
And that's what Marvel does best.
Yeah, they both raised some good points. You know, Danny has some good points. He has some good points.
I'm in charge. But please, go on. You were telling us what you were going to do.
Oh,
Let's get it.
Okay, that's how it happens. Let's go.
Oh, and he's
Yep.
Murdoch,
I need to leave now.
if you grab me like that again, I'll punch you so hard you see. Why are you following me?
You're in serious danger.
What kind of lawyer are you?
It's leading you towards something truly sinister.
Okay, you are the most full of shit lawyer I've ever met, and I think we should stop and appreciate the magnitude of that statement.
Let's talk about this somewhere else.
Let's talk.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Gunshot
Where?
in the penthouse.
How do you know that?
I just do. This is exactly what I was trying to avoid. I need that.
Now he wants to put something on? What?
The worst employee ever.
This before.
Right.
This is different because this.
His fighting has improved a lot, though.
Yeah. Oh, the darts. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, Danny, let's get it. All right.
Oh, did he break someone's arm?
Can't focus. Oh, man.
Me.
So punching's okay now?
It's complicated.
Nice. Heroes for Hire, bro. I like this. Yes.
Oh,
What?
oh my gosh. these
Yeah, they
guys-
really don't like their job.
They're probably like, yeah, let him in.
Like an asshole.
Sure, a scarf.
He ran all that. I like these one-shot sequences. They're awesome.
Jessica,
Luke,
how you been?
long story.
Oh. Look at the threads. Look at the threads. I like this. They should have gave her her head wrap too. That would have been real nice. I would have loved to see that.
What is it?
Oh, shit.
Ooh, who's that?
Bad news. We gotta go. Uh-oh.
Nice. He doesn't sense his electro yet.
No. Even Stick had trouble the first time.
Yeah.
Noticing her as a black skin.
Yo. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Nice. Oh. He should know that smell. He should recognize it. Yeah.
He even touch her.
Man, he
He
can
even touch her. He just
man,
touched the
yo,
blade.
man just said phew.
He didn't even touch her.
Nice. And he didn't even use full blast. He just put his hand out. He just put his hand out. Man says, shh. No effort. Bruh. Bruh.
Oh my goodness.
You start. You start. How you
just-
have the honors.
I'm just happy to see all four of these characters see each other for the first time on screen, and them fighting together. Usually that doesn't happen. Usually, like, even with like Avengers, you know, all of them would just like talk and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like everybody just met each other and started fighting with each other.
And I like the way how they did it too. It wasn't in such a natural way. Like, for instance, like, you know, you can fight. You don't know if the other person can fight, so you're just gonna fight. Mm-hmm. And that's what I like about it. And I like the fact that at least one of them knew the other person.
Right.
So it's like Luke knows Danny. Danny knows Luke. Jessica knows Luke. So Luke knows pretty much everybody there.
Right.
Yeah. Luke knows except for Matt, and then Jessica knows Matt. So at least they've met each other before. So it's like at least they all have one that they can reference, saying, "Oh, he's with me, she's with me," or whatever. Right. And I like that fight scene. I don't know which part was better, with Luke standing in and taking the bullets, or Elektra and Matt.
Oh man, I
always love seeing Daredevil fight. I love seeing him fight.
Yeah,
I love seeing him fight.
His choreography is like straight nasty. I mean, even Iron Fist was good too. I like how they because people gave him flack in the show about, like, you know, his show wasn't good and all that kind of stuff. I like how they show him being sort of in a way like the MVP. Yeah. First, so let him, you know, fight and, you know, see how much they've improved with his choreography and his fight scenes.
And I kind of like how they're making him look sort of like the Tony Stark of the Defenders, I guess. I don't know if you want to call it that, because he has the money. Right. He has the resources.
I think everybody is like the kind of like the Tony Stark. Because Iron Fist has the money, of course. Luke Cage, you know, he likes to make a grand entrance, kind of. Jessica Jones has that sarcasm, the wisecrack.
I mean, yeah.
And like,
but like I meant in the terms of like, resources and money and stuff like that. I guess, like, because, you know, like the Justice League, they have Batman funding them.
And Green Arrow
funding him, the Queen Enterprises in the comics and stuff like that. They're funding the Justice League, and we know Tony Stark funded. Well, at first it was Shield that was funding them. Now it's Tony Stark funding the Avengers, because he built that new base, and everyone's living there, so he's funding them. And I don't know. I guess Iron Fist, if he wanted to, can fund the Defenders.
Yeah, he could.
Unofficially, of course, if he wants to. That's what I meant it in that way. But like, yeah. But back to the choreography for him. Yeah, it looks so much better than some of the most parts of the show. I like the improvement from, you know, because, you know, him using his chi and everything like that. Right. Just him just glowing it up, ready to go. Just doing it right off the bat. I loved it. It was amazing. Broke Elektra's sword, knocked her through the window, knocked her through the wall again. Because in the episode 1, he's the one that knocked her through. But I'm just like, I liked how it came together. They didn't take too long. It came together in the 3rd episode. I like that. But Stick, bro, he cut his hand off, huh? Yeah. So homie cut his hand off.
Yeah, usually people would just pass out if they got their hand like cut off like that. But he just like grunted a little bit and then just kept fighting. Exactly.
And broke out of there with one hand. And that's the thing about the benefit of being having the abilities that him and Matt has, is that he's already knows the way to escape. He already hears the empty hallways. He already using his, I guess, sort of like sonar or whatever vision you want to call it.
Echolocation.
Echolocation. That's the correct thing. I'm not stupid. I just forgot the right term. Just like echolocation. There you go. And he can kind of get his escape route already planned out. So that's how he's able to just escape and leave right away. He doesn't have to search. He already knows how to get out of there. He just was waiting for that opportunity. And dude just cut his hand. He's like, I don't care about that. I'm old anyway. It's a bigger purpose than my head. Ironically, cuts his hand off in front of the hand. It's ironic. Oh man, the sad moments though. She lost her son. We all knew he was gonna die anyway. Yeah. You know, just by how he said, just like how he mentioned, they have eyes everywhere and so on and so forth. So, you know, man, I'm excited for it, man. Anything else that was like really amazing about? Oh, I like how Jessica and Matt how their interaction,
Their cat and mouse.
their little
interaction.
cat and mouse stuff.
Yeah, man. I like that. That was cool to see. Both of them, great private investigators and detectives. You know, it's great.
And
I
that's
like
the
how
thing.
Jessica like got like around him and got behind him.
Exactly.
And he figured it out, so he went to like a side street or
Exactly.
like, an alley.
He could have played it off a little bit better though. He could have played it off a little bit better though.
Well, he like for him, he understands that he's blind, and he understands that people see him as a blind person. They're not gonna think, this guy is a complete ninja, or he's able to do some of the things that he does.
Yeah, I mean, like with his escape too, like just him going in the alleyway, he could have played off a little bit better, but it doesn't matter, man. We know they gotta write it away.
They didn't think that he would
Yeah, they gotta write it that way. Who cares? It doesn't matter. As they're together now. I'm interested to see how they're gonna continue to grow. I like the contrast between Luke and Danny. It's just a lot of these character moments that they're really capturing very well in this show so far. And I like how everyone has their own set of skills besides their powers that can aid them in various ways. That's one of the things I love about these Netflix shows, is that we get to see them use more of their abilities and skills outside of their powers.
Right.
Opposed to like Avengers, you have 2 hours to throw the most epicness in one movie. You don't really get to see like, I guess for instance, who has a normal life. I mean, the only movie we've seen so far out of the MCU films that showed their normal life was Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Yeah, Spider-Man: Homecoming. Who else?
I don't remember any other movie.
I feel like there's somebody. I mean, I guess Ant-Man, because he does have like
Ant-Man,
a master's
that's
degree
true.
in
That's true.
engineering.
Yeah, Ant-Man 2 as well. Yeah. They showed his normal life and stuff. Yeah, that's true.
Who else? I feel like I'm missing a couple of people within there.
I mean, we saw we saw more of Steve Rogers, is more of his army side of anything in the first Avenger, but not necessarily, because now he's just literally a weapon now.
Yeah, he's usually like just an agent.
The most we've seen of him was in Winter Soldier, when he was running around and met up with Falcon. Right. He was running around the memorial for exercise. Mm-hmm. That's about it. But I like that this captures, you see Matt, he's using his lawyer skills, his investigative skills. Jessica Jones, she's using her. That's how I like how because they use their own personal resources, led them to meeting up with each other. They all led to the same place because they were all chasing the same stuff.
Right.
Jessica found it out her way. She knows she had to go there to find something else. She's probably going to go spy and talk to somebody and try to do whatever she do. Danny, he found out his way. Luke found out his way, right? Because he saw it on the money.
Right.
And then, of course, because that's what brought him there. And then Matt was following Jessica.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly.
So I like that, man. And anything else that happened in this episode you want to talk about? Any predictions or anything?
Yeah. She, at the beginning, when Alexandra told the was it the waiter or like the manager of the restaurant, the food was better there than in
Constantinople,
and he corrected her in saying that it's now known as Istanbul.
Yeah.
How old is she? Like, how old is she really?
Exactly. How old is she? Yes.
She smiled when he said in Istanbul. Mm-hmm. So I'm thinking,
and
she's been around for a while.
He knows. It's like he knows. I guess that food is probably very ancient.
Yeah.
Like an ancient meal, I guess, or traditional meal.
A traditional meal.
That,
but, how old is she?
Exactly.
And like, how much combat does she know? I mean,
she's like the Ra's al Ghul.
She's like the Ra's al Ghul or Count Dooku. Of Marvel right now.
Exactly.
And also Styx said that, he's like, oh, Alexandra, old friend, we know Styx is like 90 years old.
Yeah, we know he's old. Yeah.
So.
No, because if she's been old enough to know the country as Constantinople,
right?
She's old.
I mean, I guess. I mean, I don't know.
No, because you're not gonna call it Constantinople, even if you knew that it was Constantinople. Like for instance, I'm trying to think. Grenada was called Kamahong, right? I'm not gonna go wrong and call it Kamahong.
Oh, true.
I'm gonna call it Grenada. I'm not gonna say Kamahong.
Yeah, that is true. I'm not gonna call it Mesopotamia when it's actually Iraq.
Exactly.
I hope I got that right.
If you're right. If he's wrong,
so.
if he's wrong, don't.
I hope so.
Don't.
I think I got it.
Don't roast him.
Oh,
All right,
well.
we're just whatever.
I believe so. Pretty sure.
I'm not gonna go. Yeah, I'm not gonna go and call it Kamahong. Where you from? Oh, that food is so much better than it was in Kamahong. The mess? No, just because it doesn't mean like you're gonna call it that.
I think you're a little bit too old for cassette tapes. Then I'm saying
Exactly. So you do raise a good point. I didn't even think about it that way. And that's Stan Lee cameo though.
I don't know if that's a cameo, bro.
It is though. They count it as cameos though. Reason that was definitely even if it's not a cameo. If you don't want to call it a cameo, at least it's an Easter egg. At least a Stan Lee Easter egg, because he makes some type of appearance in almost every MCU project.
Right.
Whether he's actually in it, or it's a picture, or a reference, or something like that.
Right. That is true.
I didn't think about it that way. And also too, there's something also major that happened in that episode. I'm trying to remember. If you remember.
Wasn't much really.
No,
it was a short episode, so
yeah. But there was something like some key thing that actually happened.
They mentioned the building in Soho, which is Biscuit's place.
Yeah, but that's just it's a tiny reference.
I mean, I gotta figure out who White Hat. If his name is actually White Hat.
I think it's White Hat.
Because they say he's a dangerous person, and they said he's like from Africa, right? Could he be like exiled Wakandan? I mean,
I don't think they would tie it that way, though.
I mean, it could happen. It could very well happen. I mean, I don't know. I gotta figure that out. See who he is. There wasn't any major characters.
But Alexandra, just how she fights, that Aikido, bruh. That Aikido. I mean, she can't take on Electra. She probably could take on Electra. I don't even know.
Yeah, you don't know.
I don't
how
know
much
what
training
she's capable of.
Right.
Because she was able to take her down the first time because she's disoriented. But he saw how she bodied all those people.
Exactly.
In training.
We don't know how long she's been training. But I don't think she can, because if she did, like, if she was like about that, life,
she would
take on Iron Fist straight up. She would have.
I don't think so. I think she values her life more than anyone else. She would rather have her weapon do all the work for her than she does it herself.
I mean, true, but
because like think about it, Fisk, right? Fisk can handle his dirty work. He can handle it. I mean, he can handle himself. We all know Fisk can handle himself,
right?
But he's not gonna go out there and do all that work for himself.
I'm not saying like, go out there and like just be out in the field, just, fighting all that. But like, I mean, you have the Iron Fist in your domain, like came up from your doorsteps up to your, was it your office kind of, I guess. And I would be like, hey, I mean, if Fisk had someone like that, if Daredevil did that to Fisk, that Fisk would have like took him on straight up.
Exactly. But she also made it clear that she wasn't trying to kill him yet.
That is true.
And Stick did bring it up, saying that why would you want to, kill him? He's a weapon and you're a monster.
Mm-hmm.
And those darts, come on, she's trying to either brainwash him or capture him for something, because we know that he's a living weapon.
Right.
He's a walking weapon. So I want to see where this goes, man. It's getting really good, man. I'm sad that the episodes are really short, though.
Yeah, there's only 8 of them.
I know. Anyways, guys, man, you guys let us know in the comment section down below what you guys thought about this episode, and everything else like that. Look out for the next episode whenever we post it, guys. Thank you so much once again. If you haven't seen our episode 2 reaction, go ahead and check that out. Make sure to subscribe if you are new and to check out any more Defenders reactions, and we will see you guys in the next video. Clockmaster and
Captain Phil
out.
out.